Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video, I'm going to take a look at what's going to happen to Mage in the upcoming standard rotation. This is a big standard rotation because the basic and classic sets are being replaced by the new core set, and yeah, this is going to hurt Mage a lot because Mage is one of the classes that had the strongest basic and classic sets. Basically, all of this is going away. Arcane Missiles are going away, Arcane Explosion, Frostbolt, Frost Nova, Sorcerer's Apprentice, Blizzard, Pyroblast. Direct damage spells and freezes are going away from standard format. And this can spell real trouble for Mage because spells are really difficult to replace. Spells in Hearthstone are usually class specific, so you don't have neutral spell cards. So whenever you lose spells from a class, that means that the few class specific cards from new expansions will have to replace those if you want to have more spells, and that's just really hard to come by. Obviously also all the expansions from 2019 are rotating out of standard, as well as Galagon's Awakening. And from Galagon's Awakening, well, the only Mage card that really saw play from Galagon's Awakening was a spectacular one, the amazing Reno, the Mage Hero card. One of the few ways for Mage to have real hard removal and then some randomness that maybe wins the game or maybe not, whatever. Still, that's a huge loss for all the slower Mage decks. Descent of Dragons was a great expansion, and also so for Mage. Mage got a bunch of dragon synergies from there. There's Malygos Aspect of Magic, there's Arcane Breath, there's a bunch of elemental synergies, elemental allies, Violet Spellwing, there's Chenvala, that's an elemental, and also some small spell synergies. Learn Draconic, Rolling Fireball, one of the better board class for Mage right now, and Mana Giant for all those small spell Mage decks that generate resources and play a lot of cards and then play some free giants. And all of this is leaving standard. Mage also had a pretty good set of cards in Saviors of Uldum. If you're looking at the bright side of Mage losing cards, well, Mage is losing Raid the Sky Temple, and Raid the Sky Temple was one of the worst quests in the game, so Quest Mage never was a thing with that quest. So yeah, good riddance. However, Highlander decks are going away, Reno Hereticologist is leaving, obviously Zephrys the Great is leaving, so no more Highlander Mage, which is one of the main Mage archetypes, and Secret Mage is getting hit hard. Ancient Mysteries, Arcane Flag Mage, Flame Ward, Cloud Prince. That's a huge punch. And also Puzzle Box of Yogg-Saron, one of those Mage endgame random outcomes, also going away. Rise of Shadows was weak expansion for most classes, but not so for Mage. Mage got a lot of good staples from there. Magic Trick, an excellent early spell. Ray of Frost, that's just phenomenal. Freeze effect, it's so good. And it's added to the list of freeze effects leaving the game right now. Mana Cyclone going away, so all sorts of small bell mages, sort of Cyclo mages, they're gone. Conscious Calling's gone. Power of Creation, one of the stronger value spells in the game, gone. Kalagos, one more hit to the coffin of any sort of dragon style deck. So yeah, Mage is getting hit really hard in the rotation. Not only is Mage losing a lot of excellent cards from basic and classic sets, but also year 2019 was very, very kind for Mage. Looking at the most popular current Mage meta decks, we can see this effect like Spell Damage Mage is pretty popular right now, so you can play a bunch of these spell damage minions and then you play some spells and they deal a lot of damage. But how do you deal damage if you don't have any damage spells left? Arcane Missiles gone, Violet Spellwing that gives you more Arcane Missiles gone, Frostbolt gone, you can't even stop Rogue from hitting you in the face anymore. So what good is an Imprisoned Phoenix if you have no damage spells to use with it? Secret Mage is not faring much better. Remember all the cards from Saviors of Uldum that are going away? Yep, Arcane Flag Mage, Flame Ward, Cloud Prince, even Secret Keepers going away, Kirito Mage from Classic going away. Secret Mage is losing all of its tools for board clears with Flag Mage and Flame Ward, and it's losing some of its main reach with Cloud Prince, so even though there are still some secret synergy cards left in the game, but those are on the weaker side. The archetype still has some support, so maybe it can be rebuilt, but it is losing a ton of power. Oh yeah, and then there's this Mosaki OTK Mage. You play a ton of spells and then you just Frostbolt and Arcane Missiles with tons of spell damage on Mosaki and woohoo, victory. Well, without Sorcerer's Apprentice those spells won't be cheap. Without Arcane Missiles and Frostbolt there's actually no damage spells, so what are you doing with Mosaki when you don't have any damage spells left? That is a recurring question when it comes to Mage. What do you do with Mage when you don't have any damage spells left? Even looking at Spell Mage or No Minion Mage, yeah, you get to keep Font of Power. Hey, you also have a damage spell in Apex's Blast, but the best card in No Minion Mage is going to be Deck of Lunacy. Is that the future we want for Mage? If you don't have any useful cards, then just get random spells from any class, and maybe some other class has some useful cards for you. Mage is the class that suffers from the rotation perhaps the most, because of that strong basic and classic set that were just neutered when they turned into core set. And until we see what Fortune the Barons is going to give Mage, there just isn't really anything that you can build with Mage. There are some tools to build Secret Mage, there are some tools to build this sort of no minion Mage or Spell Mage, but they're all just missing so many pieces. And how do you even make up for the losses in this sort of Spell Mage, because spells are class specific, and how many spells are they going to print to Mage? They usually do like 3 or something. Yeah, that really doesn't look promising. Maybe Fortune the Parents can fix this, I hope. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.